3 questions. Summary. Once upon a time, there was a king. He wanted to become a successful ruler. So, he wanted to find answers to 3 questions. They are: what is the right time to begin something? Which people should he listen to? What is the most important thing for him to do? He sent messengers to find out the men who would give answers to these questions. He offered a large sum of money to those who would give best answers. In reply, he got different answers, but none satisfied him. As answers to the first question, he was advised to prepare a timetable and strictly follow it, to avoid foolish pleasures, to do necessary things at right time, and to act upon the advice of counsel of wise men to decide the right time. He was also advised to go to the magicians as they knew about future. A few suggested to listen to the counselors and others to priests, doctors, soldiers, etc. as an answer to the second question. The king finally decided to seek the advice of a hermit to find a better solution. He went as an ordinary man without even a bodyguard. He found the old and weak hermit digging the ground. The king introduced the purpose of his visit and waited to be answered. Finding the old man tired, the king offered to help him. While continuing with the work, he repeated his question, but he did not get the answer from the hermit. The king got disappointed and decided to return home. Suddenly, a bearded man who was wounded severely came near the king and fainted. The king dressed and redressed the wound till the bleeding stopped. He offered fresh water to drink and helped him lay on the bed with the help of the hermit. The next day, to his surprise, the king came to know that the stranger came to take revenge upon the king for the loss of his brother and property. But by the generous act of king, he became a faithful servant and asked for forgiveness. The king not only forgave him, but promised to give back his property. Before leaving the place, the king begged the hermit to give answer to his questions. The hermit replied that king had got all the answers. He even clarified that the most important time is always now, which has the power to act upon, and the most important person is the one with you at a particular moment, as no one predicts future, and the most important business is to do good to others, the only purpose on which we were sent to earth by God. Poem The Squirrel. Summary. The poet Mildred personifies the squirrel and shows her feelings about the squirrel in a playful way. If we observe the squirrel for some time, we find his movements very interesting. He moves in a quick way, gathering and eating nuts. He usually stores food for the future. The way his mouth moves while eating and the way he uses his hands to put nuts into the mouth, the way he stands on his hind legs reminds us of how a human being behaves. He has a long bushy tail which forms like a question mark when he sits straight. It seems so funny to look at it. The poet feels that the squirrel is teasing her in a playful way, running around the tree when she approaches him. She enjoys the moments she spends with the squirrel.